What's up, y'all?
Hello, hello.
All right, y'all. Today, we are excited, man. We are excited.
Happy
Well,
Friday.
yeah, happy Friday for real. Thank God. Um, thank y'all so much for coming to join us tonight. I am Crystal.
And I am Lee.
And we are the co-founders of Double Dutch Design School. And we help t-shirt brands create winning designs that sell. And today we are going to do a t-shirt audit for two brands. And we actually enjoy doing this because we love to help our people.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for us to check out the t-shirt brand owners that are in our community. We visit their website, we check out their brand, their message, and kind of like just to get a feel of what type of brand they are. And then we go from there. So we choose our t-shirt designs intentionally so that we can show you guys some features and give you guys tips during the tutorials. So it means a lot for you guys to join us tonight and every Friday.
Yes.
So
one last thing, if this is your first time joining us and you want to submit your design for next Friday, just send us a message on Instagram. We are Double Dutch DS.
Yes. You can also email it to us. Either way, we're going to check our DMs and our emails for your designs.
Yes.
Let me see. All right, so I'll go ahead and start with the first design for tonight, and feel free to ask questions throughout the call, put it in the chat box, and we'll tag team those questions. But if you have been following us and you've seen our tutorials, we like to start with just kind of finding the inspiration. Well, let me start with the design first. Hold on. All right. Sharing my screen. Hold on. So the first design that we're going to do is this one right here. And it is just a simple, I guess, statement C, fully dressed and blessed. And so I'm going to take this. First, I looked on Pinterest. So that was one of the places that we would suggest that you look. And I was telling Crystal this morning that we should probably share also, because I was creating a t-shirt design for someone and was inspired by a catalog, an East Bay catalog, shoes and t-shirts and things like that. So not only can you look on Pinterest and Etsy and Google or just any other people's shirts, you can also check out websites while you're online shopping on Amazon or through the old-fashioned catalog that comes into your mail. But sticking with the statement tees, I decided to go with something simple that I have seen a lot on the internet. So let me just click on, okay, the board. So this is our Pinterest board, and we just kind of save and pin ideas on here to share with you guys. And if you look at the first three shirt designs that I pinned, I've been seeing this a lot. I don't know if you have too, Crystal, on Etsy and stuff, but the bold shirt, the bold word, and then like the script, the complimentary script to go on top of it. So kind of, yeah, I think it's cute too. So I'm going to take these t-shirt designs for my inspiration and just show you guys how to do it in Canva. It's pretty straightforward, but I want to show you a feature to make your statement tee kind of pop and stand out more. So this, I'm starting with a blank canvas. It's just a square canvas. You can use any dimension that you want for the square canvas. If you're doing it, you can do, like if you type in Instagram post, it'll automatically be a square, but this one is a 1800 pixel by 1800 pixel. So I want to make my word, like the main word, white. So what I'm going to do is change the background. So this is a tip if you already have in mind that you want a colored shirt. So just, it doesn't really matter which color you choose, but when you go to background, you can choose any of these colors up here and they have like a print, but if you're just doing a t-shirt design, just choose one. So I'm gonna go with our pink. Also, if you're new to the channel, this platform is called Canva and it's a designing website. If you go to our IG and click on the link in the bio, you can sign up using the link that we have and just try it out for 30 days. We use this, we love it. It has lots of features. It's easy to learn, easy to use, easy to manipulate your designs with. So I'm changing the background to pink. Like I said, just choose any color. You can choose one of your t-shirt colors if you'd like. And then I'm going to add a text box. You click on text, you can choose any of these, or you can just press the T key and it'll pop up. And so when I was visiting this brand owner's website, I believe her brand is Fully Dressed and Blessed. So I'm just gonna do 2 quick variations in case she's open to. So if you're on a call, you can give us a shout out. 2 variations in case she wants to flip the wording of Fully Dressed and Blessed. So I'm going to do first the word blessed. So really my goal right now is to have it say blessed and fully dressed. Once I type that in, I'm going to change it all to caps by clicking these 3 dots, and then go up here and I'm going to use one of our favorite fonts. I think it's pronounced Bebas, but I'll use this bold one, and then I'll stretch it all the way out. Okay, if you want the letters to be closer together, you can choose the spacing tool and just drag it so however you want. So I'm going to make it just a little closer and stretch it out big, just so I can work with it better. And then I will turn it to white. So that's why I changed the background, because if I left it white, I wouldn't be able to see these words. And then leaving that plain, I'm going to add another text box and type in and fully dressed is her slogan. But instead of leaving it the same font, we're going to use a script font. So that is another tip if you're working with statement tees, is to play around with using like complementary fonts, so like a script and a bold font or a print font. And you see it's all in uppercase, so I want to switch it and turn it to lowercase. And so here's my tip right here. You can leave it like this, but just like if you're familiar with designing and art and things like that, you want some layers, some dimension in your design. So instead of just leaving it like this, I'm going to change the effect of this phrase, of this fully dressed part, so that it can pop and look better on the word blessed. So I'm going to go to effects and choose this feature or this effect right here, lift. And you can see it adds like a little shadow so that it makes the phrase pop out just a little bit. So it's just a slight shadow. And then that's pretty much it for that design. So something really simple, straightforward, and it says your message right there.
I love that. It looks so good. I like that font too.
Thank you. I love, yeah, these are 2 of my favorite ones. So let me show the other, I did a second one, and I'm just going to share it with you guys and explain what I did So if you didn't want to, because like I said on her website, it says fully dressed and blessed, but I did blessed and fully dressed. But I also did this one. If you want to know like how I did this box, Crystal did an awesome tutorial with a similar design. If you just go through to our YouTube channel, where she will show you how to piece the box together using the lines. But basically I used the same scripts. I'm sorry, the same script and the same font. These are just duplicated down here and I just rearranged. So that's something, that's a tip that you guys can use when you're designing your t-shirts, that you can use the same thing and just rearranging it. And the positioning of your elements can make a big difference, and you can have like a whole new design just rearranging the elements that you have. And here, that's what I did. And I just added some lines.
It looks good.
So, yeah, so thank you. I didn't do a mock-up, but while Crystal is sharing her tutorial, I'll do a quick mock-up and I'll share at the end of the call.
All right, all right. Let me see. Let me share my screen. All right, so this design that was submitted, this is the shirt right here. It says Hustle University, which I love the message of that because we all know we all are hustling. So I actually like this design. The only thing about it is just the space in between the word hustle and university. It's just, I will try to find a way to fill that in. But overall, like the colors and everything, I like. So I'm just going to tweak it just a little bit. So to start, I'm just going to show y'all a couple steps, because with this one, I had to download it as a photo and then re-upload it. And I already did that. For the sake of time, I'm just going to show you how I did it. So I basically just clicked on circle and for his color, it took the photo from this t-shirt and it selected all the colors that's in the t-shirt, but it's not exact. So I just went in, I chose that like orangey peach color, and I'm just gonna go in and bring it more to like this orange. Or something like that. So in this case, I would go down to download and then choose transparent background, and then just select the page that I want to download it, and then I will go to upload and click on upload media, choose where I want to download it from or upload it from, and then select that one. So I've already uploaded it, but I just wanted to take you through those steps. So I pretty much, like I said, I like the design that is already there. I'm just going to tweak it just a little bit. So I inserted the circle, and the reason why I had to download it and upload it is because I needed it to be a photo so that I could crop it. So I'm just going to make sure that that goes to the center just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the gold, or I don't think it's like a gold. And I'm going to try to bring that to the center, but not so much, just so they overlap. Okay. All right, that looks good. So you can see it's kind of off center. So what I'm going to do is position the yellow to the back. So now it's centered. All right. And let me resize this. There we go. Okay. So then in the center, you see it has that H. I think this is a he. I don't know. I'm just going with it because it looked like a man's shirt. And I like the feel of the shirt also because it's it reminds me of like 90s. And matter of fact, what I didn't do is show y'all some of the inspiration. This Hillman college shirt, I like how the letters look like distressed. And even the emblem, it looks distressed. And then right here, you can see they also have that color block, which color block, it just reminds me of the 90s. So I guess that's a thing. So what I did, since he was going for a college shirt, I just went to Etsy and I typed in college t-shirts, or you can type in university t-shirts. And also here is another example of that color blocking. So I feel like for this design, he or she is on the right track with choosing the circle with the two colors. So I'm just going to change it up just a little bit. And I'm going to do a H and a U. And then for the font, I'm going to choose this college regular one. Because again, it's that like distressed look. And it's also like a college font. So I kind of like that. What I'm going to do is duplicate this. There we go. And I'm going to change that one to white. For the black one, I'm going to add a effect. And I'm going to add the hollow effect. And you see, it kind of gave it, filled in the lines even more than what it was before. But I really just want that background to come through the white just a little bit. So I kind of like that. It gives me this old feel. Like I said, the 90s. Mm-hmm. All right. And that's good. So then I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to type in circle outline. Let's see what comes up. Okay, I like this first circle. And I'm just going to readjust it just a little bit.
I didn't even think to layer it. I would be like trying to find a font that has that distress look.
Yeah.
That was really smart using the effects.
You know, we got to think outside the line sometimes.
Yeah.
Or outside the box. Let me see. This green. There we go. Now this circle, I'm going to stretch it. Just, yeah, there we go. All right. All right. I'm fine with that. Okay. So then, like I said, we need to fill up this space. I'm not a fan of the space, so I want to find a way to fill that. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to type in, I think it's laurel, like a wreath. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm going to use that. Make sure it's center. I'm going to change that to green. That's too big. My circle is too small. I'm just going to group all of that together and resize it.
I like that you're pulling elements that remind you of colleges because it's Hustle University.
Exactly. But you know what? I feel like that's what goes back. It goes back to doing some research, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to find what works and what is actually in whatever niche you are looking for or you are in. You have to find things.
I agree. I agree. And I didn't know that was called Laurel.
Girl, at first I typed in wreath, and then in Canva they give you the option to click on a more button. I always do this. If I don't know the exact word, I'll try to find the keywords and then click on that, and it will bring up whatever is under that. If I typed on nature, if I clicked on nature, other things dealing with nature will show up. So that's a good tip if you don't
Yes,
or something.
that is, because they will bring up like 500 results and you don't want to waste time just going through all of them.
Yes. Hustle University. All right. So the other thing is I want to choose a font that again is almost like collegiate. And I feel like this Playfair Display is it kind of goes with that if you look at college shirts.
Yes, that's also one of my favorite fonts.
Yeah, I really like that. That one too. I'm just resizing it right now. And of course, I'm going to make sure that it's centered. And I'm going to add an effect to that. I'm going to make it hollow because when I was researching, I found a lot of the shirts right now have that outline look. So that's what we're going for. And then
I was going to say, someone asked about the trending, what's trending. That is a tip. What Crystal just said, you want to create things that are selling. So it's kind of like, I know when you start your t-shirt business, you have your ideas in mind, but as you're doing research, look for the best sellers, look for what people are, because you want to have your product ready when they're searching. Those keywords are key. Like when they're typing in, they know, the shoppers know what they're looking for.
exactly.
So you may have something in your mind, but as you're trying to like get traction in the business world, start with what's already trending, what's already selling.
Facts.
I love it so far.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. So again, I told you I didn't like the space. So I'm gonna put something right here to get rid of this space. And I'm actually just gonna go to elements and type in circle. I wish that the leaves extended just a little bit more, but it doesn't. So you gotta work with what we got. And I'm just gonna resize that. It's telling me that it's centered. And I'm gonna copy that. And I'm gonna add it to the other side, making sure that it's aligned. Let me bring it out. Yep. So since this on this side is gold, I'm gonna make the circle that orange color or peach. And this side I'm gonna make it gold. Yes. And last thing, I didn't explain this, but for this I just went to effects and I clicked on curve, and then I just readjusted it to the circle. So last thing, I'm going to duplicate this. I'll copy it. Let's see. I'm going to copy. There we go. On their shirt, I'm going to take this effect off. On their shirt, they had estimated or established in 1990. So I'm going to do the same thing. And just make sure that it's centered. Okay.
I know y'all saw Crystal's reel yesterday. And this is what she's doing right now is the balance part was one of the keys to T-shirt designing. So the elements in the text that you're putting together, it needs to be balanced. The composition needs to make sense based on what you're choosing to use. And that's what she's showing you guys.
Look at you, Teacher Lee.
I know, I'm a teacher by profession, if you guys didn't know. So I'm always like explaining things. So I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, I love it. I feel like that's why we make a good team, because you think differently than I do, and you bring that to the table. I love that. And this is pretty much it. This is what we're going with today. Okay.
I love it. And actually, I was telling Crystal that I like their design too, but you know, this is just adding some more, like a little flair to it.
Yes, for sure. Did you want to show your mock-up?
Oh yeah. So let's see. So if you're unfamiliar with a mock-up, it's just an example or a model for your brand. And I just threw it on a pink shirt just so it can stand out. So you can find these in Canva as well. Just look in the elements, just type in T-shirt mock-up and play around, or not play around, but look for the ones that you like, and then you can play around and add other things to it, like sunglasses or flowers and things like that. And then you just either you can download your design and upload it as an image, or if I'm just testing it out, I just copy and paste it down here. But that's pretty much it.
Yes, I love that. It looks so good on a shirt, and the color, that just came together really well.
Thank you. Very simple. So yeah, if like Crystal said, just if you want your design to be like revamped on the Friday Night Live, just go ahead and send it in, and then who knows, we'll choose yours and we'll even send you the files afterwards so you can use it for your shop.
Yes, yes.
All right, any questions? Let me check the chat. Okay, well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Like we said, we do this every Friday. Choose the brand. We also have tips and tutorials on our YouTube, on our IG page. So if you need a little more guidance navigating the T-shirt designing world, just subscribe, like, and share our channel so that we can just help the greater community.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us.
Bye-bye.